everybody. Welcome to Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B, and today is, you know what day? Today is Fabulous Friday. I saved the best story for last because it's fabulous.
Fabulous.
Well, you know, we've been talking all this week about people being high and all the goofy things that they do. I think this one for me takes the cake.
Ooh, cake. Wow.
Wow.
Cake. She said cake.
Cake. That'd be chocolate. So today's little story is called Reservation for One.
Yes, this ought to get good.
Okay, so I'm going to tell the story, and then I've got questions that we're going to just have to talk about on this one. So the story goes like this. I was in a graveyard, and I saw a tombstone. And you know what was on the tombstone? My last name on it. I thought it was mine. Like I had reserved a spot in the graveyard for me that day. Okay. First of all, what the hell are you doing in the graveyard?
See, that's what I'm always amazed at. It's like,
how did this formulate in your brain?
I'm totally wasted. I would think you'd be in a beanbag chair laughing at television, eating snacks.
Well, yeah.
But no. We're going to depart and go places. But we're not going to go to the buffet, which would sound normal. And we're not going to go to the grocery store, which also would sound normal. What do you want to do? I want to walk around and like look at things. Let's go to the graveyard. What? Why? What?
Doesn't that sound cool? Let's go to the graveyard.
Every time I'm totally blasted, I like to go to the graveyard. People that died from being blasted. Yeah. Wow, man. What are you trying to speed up Well, what are you trying to do? Speed up the process? I figure since I'm totally wasted, I'll just go ahead and sit here and, in case it happens,
Can you imagine if you were that wasted after seeing that name on the tombstone? Or you blank out and then you wake up and the first thing you see is that tombstone with your last name on it.
Oh wow, that would
freak me right out.
Yeah, that would be bad. I got totally wasted. I had some ice cream and I passed out. What happened? I woke up in my tomb. Had my name on it. They got the date wrong, though. The date was wrong because it was like 40 years off. But still, I was in my tomb. Got the date wrong, huh? It messed up my birth date and the date I died, but still, there was my name.
My name.
Right there. Okie dokie, buddy. Yeah.
You a special kind of something. I mean, okay. They're creepy enough to see in the daytime, but then to go there at night while you're stoned off your bum.
But how does that become an awesome destination?
I don't know.
It'd be totally awesome. What? Go to where the dead people are. Let's go there. They don't offer tours for a reason,
It'd be more awesome. Let's see if we can find our names on the tombstone. Said no one ever.
I mean, my heavens. I know I was in Kansas City. I walked by. There was two girls. They had to be totally wasted. It's like 1:30 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And it was one of those, of course, I have kids. Okay. So it's like one of those moments where I know I have to get the milk. I don't want her. I'm getting off work. I don't want her getting me up in the morning after I'm asleep to go. So I'm just going to get it now. So I'm getting it.
Yeah.
And the one girl goes, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Yeah. Do you have a bus schedule?"
Yeah, because that's something I carry on me all the time.
And I'm like, "No, I don't." Well, do you know when the 4 gets here? I'm like, well, if I don't have a bus schedule, I probably don't know when the 4 gets here. Don't they have a schedule on the wall? She went, oh, you're right. So she'd been sitting in front of the schedule the whole time.
not knowing when her bus comes.
No. And she looks at it. She's like, it says 7:30. And I'm like, that's a long wait. Why? What time is it? I'm like, it's like 1:30. Oh, we missed it. I'm like, well, I'm not sure you missed it there. You do know that the bus doesn't run in the middle of the night, right? You got that part, right? I thought it was morning. Well, technically it is morning, but it's 1:30 in the morning. I think they open in like, I don't know, 5.5 hours. You girls have a nice night now. Thank you. They sat back down on the bus. Why do you, but seriously, people, why do you go out? Why do you go out? You believe you're normal. You really do. And you think that all this is, you're not normal. And we all know. We all know. We all know. Yeah, when you're looking at a pencil and you've been laughing hysterically, like, you've been watching a Robin Williams concert, but you're holding a pencil and you can't breathe. Because what? Look. What? When you're doing that, we know. No, we've got it. We understand. The eraser fell off. We got that. It's not that funny, though.
And on that note, let's go catch the bus. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to a Quickie with Miss B, and I'm Miss B. And if you missed the first half of the episode, you need to go back and check it out.
Why?
You might learn how to. Well, doesn't memory lapse come with that too? With being stoned?
Yeah. Do you have a bus schedule? No. Who stops people coming out of 7? You got a bus schedule. 1:30 in the morning. No. I don't.
You're going to be waiting for that bus for a long time. Just saying. Yes, indeedy.
You might as well stop me and ask if I have Pop-Tarts. Oh, do you have Pop-Tarts? No. Chips? I got one for you, though.
Yes.
So I have a lot of stories about Dinkeldorfs and getting stoned from being at my old buddy's house. He was talking to me once. He's like, "Oh, dude, it'd be awesome, that bread you make." I'm like, "Dude, this whole cooking thing, you'd think that we're married or something like that." Because he's like, his cooking repertoire is anything you can order.
Yeah.
Back in those days, there wasn't a ton of delivery. There was like Domino's, and there was, Domino's. And they didn't have all the stuff they have now. They were a pizza place, and they had, pizza. And then they had the rolled up balls of dough that were overcharged, and they were like dough balls with garlic on them. That was it. And he was like, "Oh, he wanted to do this I don't know, some bread toast thing." He's like, "Could you make that bread, dude? I'll pay." I'm like, "All right, dude, fine." So I put the dough together, all right, but this is a different kind of dough, so I'm letting it sit in the fridge to cool because it's got butter in it.
Yeah.
All right, and I want it to flake up, so I'm, when you're doing that, you got to let the dough get cold again. So I've got it in there. I come around the corner. There's a dude holding the bowl, right? He's holding the bowl, Christine. He's scooping out 2 fingers worth of dough, and he's like putting it in his mouth, and he's chewing it. I'm like, "What the are you doing?" He's like, "Shh." I'm like, what does shh mean? He's like, don't tell him, he'll be mad. I'm like, "Don't tell him, he'll be mad? You want to hear something really cool? What? I'm him."
Oops.
He laughs and goes, "You're not Alan." No, that's mine. Oh, this is yours? Yeah. Dude, you gotta put some more sugar in this cookie dough. You think that's cookie dough? That's a cold raisin bread dough. Oh, no wonder those chocolate chips suck. I'm like, dude, you're eating raw bread dough. Oh, it's not that bad. But I'm like, what?
It's not that bad.
He thinks you believe that like everyone around here is such a cook. They just made a bunch of we just keep about 50 cookies worth of cookie dough lying in the fridge. Really? He just saw a thing of bread dough and it had black dots in it. He went, oh, chocolate chip. I love cookie dough. You're like, oh my god. The freaks
Do you think that would give them a stomach ache or something? I mean, my God,
well,
that's.
I'm just like,
ew.
I'm just sitting going, well, who does that? Who goes over to their friend's house and goes, okay, John, I'm going to rummage in your fridge, dude. And just opens your fridge and starts eating stuff in bowls. With their fingers. Who does? Who jams
he does.
Who jams their hand in a bowl of dough and gnaws on it and then takes their hand, sticks it back in there? You're like, really? You thought that was a good idea. That was one of the good ones you had. You're like, oh my God. I'm like, well, you might as well finish it now. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's a good idea. And he proceeds to lean against the fridge and keep eating bread dough.
Talking about leaning. There was another one that I came across really short quick. It says, tried to lean on a cardboard display in a fast food restaurant. It leaned all the way to the floor. Can you imagine? Like when they put those in, like in McDonald's or whatever. Especially like if it's something that they're promoting.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen him walk in. I saw a guy walk into KFC once, and you know how KFC does the whole order here. Then there's the long counter, and then they give you a cup down there and tell you to go get your own drink or whatever, and then they'll call your number. Guy walks right up, and the lady hands the food to another person. It's obvious she just handed them the food. He's like, oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I need to get a number 2. I need a number of this. I want to get a couple of this and this. I want to get some of those. I want to get one of them pie things, the chicken pie. And he gives out the whole list. And the person goes, okay. He's like, how long is that going to be? He goes, well, I don't know. If you go over there and order, I just ordered. He went, oh, see right here. He points up. It says pickup. He points down there. He goes, I got to wait in line?
Yeah, dude, totally whole new concept.
You're like, wow, is this your first time here? You don't usually order a lot of big boy meals, huh? I noticed you tied your shoes this time. That's a good job, buddy. Good job. Wow, you're like, what? So again, my question, why do you people depart from your location? But think about this crazy idea. If you're going to do that, okay, fine. That's your deal. But what about this? What if you went to the dollar store first, okay, to maximize your dollar power, and you got like, I don't know, 3 things of whatever they call dollar store Cheetos. And then you got yourself, 3 things of dollar store soda, all right? And then you found yourself just some weird dollar store trinkets, peanuts or whatever, and you got a big bag of that stuff, like $20 worth, and you went home and stayed home. Prior plan your event, and then you can go home, and then you tear it up, doing your little bong hits and all that. And then when you go, oh my God, Do you know what? What? I prior planned. We have soda. We have chips. We have Twinkies. We have, oh my God, we have Cheetos. I mean, do you know how awesome you would think you were? You know what? I officially declare I am king of awesome. I am Snack Meister Snacker.
And on that note, it's time for us to depart.